Because I thought you, me, and Lake was going to run a 3-stack. But you was like, fuck that. I need a 5-stack or no stack.
Anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls. Taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Buffalo's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. And when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they
catch and stride inside the 15. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Back to pass, it's Roberson.
I got to throw that better. That's on me, boss. Got to throw that to you better.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing.
Oh, we're throwing it.
Opening drive is stopped with an interception. Made a defender miss.
I'm overthrowing it.
This defense coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early, give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Golden Gophers line up the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Can't lead this motherfucker.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or
Get your ass
disrupt
to
their
lead the
timing and their
motherfucker.
rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Snow. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll toss it to the left. Trucks through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking for room, it's Henderson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Roberson. Looking for the score. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They get set for the point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get
I wasn't supposed to catch that right there.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Oh, I missed him.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final play of the quarter coming. With jet sweep pass. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break.
There you go, jet sweep pass.
One in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the speed and athleticism in the back end of this defense? They came after the tight end with conviction, and they land a huge hit to prevent him from getting the first.
It's a
call by me.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Golden Gophers 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Hard running there. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Dolak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield.
Good pressure, baby.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the
Good
second
pressure.
time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, like he fucking hurt after that shit.
Knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that play just took way too long to develop for the offense. You've got a free safety who's not even blitzing, and he gets the sack. That play's not designed for the QB to hold on to the ball that way.
Got it in the middle. It's Morrow. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morrow. He's loose. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Quickly to the flat wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going up top again. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Under fire. Makes the grab. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll immediately call timeout. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this run.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He slings it deep to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
To the air, it's Roberson. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That is no good. Guys, that field goal.
Oh, motherfucking good records.
Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
It's interesting. If I'm the defense...
Wide open spaces. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why don't you just hand it off to this guy?
Touchdown, Minnesota! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's a gutsy call, man. I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but you're in your own territory, and now you turn the football over to the other team.
Oh, they knock him free. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Play action. Looking left. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting out there.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morrow. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
These are the places of defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
If I can make the pass, that's wide open.
Fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Morrow. It's a running room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Going to swing it on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the catch. It's Morrow. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Roberson. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to talk about.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so in the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd points. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Good job.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's McMillan. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback moving. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The throw. He's got him this time. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. Tar now on top. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires complete on the crosser. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking to pass. It's Roberson. He's got an open man. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They'll run it from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys will just...
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You gotta love that as the players. You come
Buffalo
out with so much
Bills.
anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come...